At the United Nations General Assembly, where the world speaks its mind, a majority were minded to back a ceasefire.
What we are seeing is an onslaught on civilians, the breakdown of humanitarian systems, and profound disrespect for both international law and international humanitarian law.
Is this any form of legitimate self-defense when you can kill 18,000 civilians with impunity?
The events of the past 6 weeks in Gaza have illustrated that Israel is acting contrary to its obligation in terms of the Genocide Convention.
153 member states supported a stop in hostilities. It reflects a shift in global opinion. On the day the UN addressed the situation in Gaza, so did the US president, in stark terms. In off-camera comments to Democrat donors, he said Israel was starting to lose support because of indiscriminate bombing. That Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had to change his government, which Biden called the most conservative in Israel's history.
Well, Mr. President, welcome back.
Inside the White House, Joe Biden was meeting Ukraine's President Zelensky, talking one war when he was asked about another.
We have made it clear to the Israelis, and they're aware, that the safety of innocent Palestinians is still of great concern. And so the actions they're taking must be consistent with attempting to do everything possible to prevent innocent Palestinian civilians from being hurt, murdered, killed.
The United States had raised a hand to veto a ceasefire at the UN Security Council last week. They are behind Israel, even if both allies part on the long-term plan for Gaza, as acknowledged by the Israeli Prime Minister speaking before Joe Biden's remarks.
After an intensive discussion with President Biden and his people, we received full backing for the ground entry and curbing the international pressures to end the war. Yes, there are disputes about the day after Hamas, and I hope we will reach an agreement.
Differences over the future of Gaza are nothing new between US President and Israeli Prime Minister. The difference here is the candid nature of Biden's remarks, his willingness to expose the distance between the pair and their vision, more so than at any time during this conflict. James Matthews, Sky News, in Washington.